Hello, everybody. Welcome to part two of the Building Your Own Landing Page workshop. My name is Sarah Landa, and well, let's get started. So, in part one, we went over why we should choose a WordPress site over any other website builder, and we also went over why we should choose GoDaddy over any other place to host our website. If you go in the description of this video, you will find a link where you can find the student discount from GoDaddy. Click on that and you'll get to this site. Here, what we want to choose is we want to choose this basic WordPress. So it's going to cost you $12 a year. What does this include? It includes, first off, well, the WordPress hosting. It includes the SSL certificate, which we went through over in our part one of this workshop. It will give you the bandwidth for 25,000 monthly visitors. This, of course, is not many people. However, this is an MVP. So, I mean, if you get to 25,000, then that's great. It means something is working. And also, you get a free domain with the annual plan. So, we're going to add this to our cart. Right now, I've already bought the domain, so we're going to skip this. But here, you can go crazy. So, think of any domain that you want to buy. Hello. So, obviously, hello.com is unavailable, but, well, now you get it, right? And here, it'll tell you all the different domains that are somehow similar to the one that you want that are available. So that's part one of what you need to do. Just remember that your domain, it's a good idea to check if whatever you choose is already trademarked, so you don't run into trouble in the future. All right, so I'm going to pass on this freebie. All right, and here we are. Our basic managed WordPress with the SSL included is $12 for the entire year. And guess what? You also get a Microsoft 365 starter email from GoDaddy. So all that's left to do is continue to check out. I already bought the domain and the WordPress hosting, so I'm not going to go through with this, but it's super easy to do. Just like follow the wizard and you'll end up with a WordPress hosting. I recommend that you also set up your email, that you're going to see a banner like right here where it says Microsoft 365. Set up the email. Again, it's super easy. All right, guys. So after you buy your WordPress hosting, remember that first you need to assign the domain. And again, you're gonna go through this in the wizard, so don't worry about it. And you're gonna create a username and a password. So let's assume that you've already managed to do all of this. Alright guys, congratulations. Now you have your very own WordPress site that works. So how do you log into your WordPress site? So first off, we want to write down our domain name. So I bought the superappmaker.com name. And then we want to write WP-admin. We click enter on that and we are going to see this window. We are going to enter our username and password. I'm going to click remember me and we're going to log in. Wonderful. So this is what the WordPress dashboard looks like. First thing that we want to do is here, we're going to click here. Actually, I'm going to click here. So the first thing that I like to do is I would like to delete all of the plugins that come with the WordPress site. I like starting things from scratch. So the first thing that we want to do is we want to add a level of security to our website. Why? Well, WordPress powers over 1/3 of all websites in the world, so it is subject to brute force attacks. I like to use WordFence as the firewall. Why? Well, the truth is it's because I always use it. But also, you can see here that it's got over 4 million installations and that it was last updated 1 week ago. So these are all signs that this is a great plugin. So we're going to install now. and wait for that. Wonderful. Then we're going to click activate. And we're going to be sent to, okay, awesome. So here on the left side column, we're going to click on word fence, and we're going to click here on all options. Click on that. And here where it says firewall options, we're going to click on brute force protection. So lock out after how many login failures? I'd say 3 login failures. Lock out after how many forgot password attempts? Again, I'd do 3 there. Count failures over what time period? I'd choose as long as possible. So it's 1 day. Amount of time a user is locked out. Lock out for 2 months. Okay, that is great. Immediately lock out invalid usernames. This is risky, because if you mess up, you will get immediately locked out. And immediately block the IP of users who try to sign in using these usernames. Alright, so here I would add admin. I would add here the domain super app maker, support, and you can think of any of the obvious usernames that a hacker could use. And alright, so we're gonna save changes. If you get locked out, you can unlock yourself. You'll get an email, so you can do that via that email. Alright, so next, what else do we want to do? In appearance, our themes. I actually already downloaded this theme. It's called Mesmerize. This is what we are going to be using. I love Mesmerize. Actually, there's an update available. I'm not going to update now, but you always want to keep all of your themes and plugins up to date. Mesmerize is amazing because it comes with so many pre-built parts of their website that look really nice, and it looks really pro. So actually, I'm going to show you what your WordPress site looks like right now. Okay, so I already dabbled a little bit into, with Mesmerize, but this is what Mesmerize looks like. So you have your header, and your header comes with 2 buttons, and you have your title, and you have a subtitle here. What I like to do, this is not a marketing workshop, but what I like to do with my websites is I like to explain in a really concise way what I do. So this website is going to convert your website into an app. And here we add a little bit of our value proposition. So you can get your app delivered to your email in less than 24 hours. Then we add our call to action buttons. And okay, so on our left, here it says, please install the Mesmerize Companion plugin to enable all of the theme features. We want to do that, so we're going to click install now. After that, we're going to click activate plugin. Wonderful. All right, so we want to go back to where we were. So we go to appearance, and we're going to go to customize. I'm going to do that later. Okay, so next, we're going to go to add section, and well, if you buy the Pro, you can unlock all of these absolutely amazing sections. But if you don't, you still get some pretty cool stuff. Here we can add this section. All right, so here we can write a little bit of tired of having everything be so difficult. Here, creating your app should be easy. we do this for you. And here this is a great place to put a button. So in order to configure the buttons, you just click on them. And here, like get started now, one of the things that I've learned is that if you add this small triangle at the end of the button, it increases clicks. And here you can, you put the URL of the link, of where you want to link. So we're going to apply changes, and lo and behold. And if we want to get rid of some part of this section that we don't like, it's super easy. Just click on that. Next, regarding the pictures, if we want to change a picture, so we can just add files from our computer. Here we can upload files. We can use stock photos. So in this case, I guess I'll just use that one. So we import that. And okay, so this is something else that I wanted to talk to you about. So let's assume that you uploaded this picture. You want to write an alt text. The alt text is a short description of what the picture is. This is going to help you with Google, because Google really loves this alt texts. So keyboard app maker. Right, and the title, we're going to do that, add this as well. And in the description, we're going to add that as well. Okay, and then we are going to click select. And this actually crops our picture. We can crop our picture however we want. So, or we can just totally skip cropping, but I'm going to crop the image. And boom, now we have that. Alright, so as you can see, it is super easy to do. We can also add another section. This section could be, well, the pricing is actually premium. But what we are going to do, one of the most important things for you to have in your landing page is a way to get the people, your possible clients' contact information. So we're going to go to contact, and we're going to add the contact us section. Awesome. Okay. So what's cool about this contact us section is that you can actually add a contact form here. So here it says third-party form shortcode. All right. So this is where things get even more interesting. We're going to create a contact form using HubSpot. Then we're going to create a shortcode from our HubSpot form using Shortcoder, another plugin that we're going to install. And then we're going to install this plugin here in order to add the form in our website. Okay, so first things first, we need to go to HubSpot. So HubSpot.com. HubSpot, as we talked about in the first part of our workshop, is well, I honestly think it's the best CRM out there. It's totally free at the beginning, and you start paying as you need the premium features. At the beginning, we are going to first off create a HubSpot account. I've already created this account, so let me see. Okay, so support at superappmaker.com. Okay. Oh no. Support at superappmaker.com. Okay, and we are in. We're gonna skip this for a bit. Okay, so this is what HubSpot looks like. In order to create a form, we're gonna go to marketing, we're gonna go to forms. And we are going to create form here. It's an embedded form. An embedded form means that you want this form in another website. You can actually have create a page where you can only see that form, sort of like a Google Forms situation. You also have pop-ups and drop-downs. Feel free to explore. But we are going to use right now an embedded form. All right. And next, we're going to start with a blank template. Click next. Okay, got it. So this is our form pretty much. We want to add the first name. We want to add last name. Okay. And the email, submit. This is a pretty cool contact form. So next, we're gonna click here on embed. Oh, I need to publish the changes first. And publish. Okay, so here we want to click on this embed code, and we're gonna copy this embed code. All right. Next, we're gonna go to our WordPress site. We need to go back to our dashboard. So click on the X here. And we are going to go to our plugins. We're going to add a new plugin. And this is called Shortcoder. Yay, Shortcoder. It creates shortcodes for anything. We're gonna install now. Activate. Awesome. So now we have a shortcoder. Where can we find our shortcoder? Let's see. Installed plugins, settings. Oh, here. Oh, here we go. Here's our shortcoder. We click on that. Continue using shortcoder. Okay. So the first one, we want to create a shortcode, and here we paste our embedded the script that we just copied from our HubSpot forms. Okay, enter shortcode name, contact form. Okay, and we click publish. Oh, it can't have spaces. Okay, contact form. Okay, publish. Post, publish. Wonderful. Now we are going to copy our shortcode. And we are going to go once again, appearance, customize. And here, I remember I just made a terrible mistake because I forgot to click publish the last time we were here. So nothing that I did got saved. But anyway, we're just gonna have to do it again. So we add section, and we go to contact, add section there. Okay, this is a contact us part. Here we are going to paste our shortcode, and we're gonna apply changes, and we are going to click publish. All right, so right now we can actually go look at our site, superappmaker.com. And what? Here we go. We've got our contact form. And what do we want? So let's see how this works. So, and we are going to add, you can put whatever email here. So I'm just going to put my email, brandeis.edu. All right, submit. Okay, thanks for submitting the form. And if we go to HubSpot, let's go back to all forms, and we go to contact. Yay! We already have the contact that I just submitted, which is absolutely awesome. So now we have a WordPress site that actually works. It's got buttons. It's fully customizable, and we have a contact form where we can get information from the people landing on our website. Okay, so what is next? So the next thing that you should do, so we're gonna click here. The next thing that you should do is you need to connect your WordPress site to Google Analytics. The first thing that we're going to do in order to do that, we're going to go to add a new plugin, and the plugin that we're going to add is it's gonna be called Insert Headers and Footers. insert headers and footers. Here we're going to click install now. Awesome. So what does insert headers and footers do? What it does, you can find it in settings and then insert headers and footers. So these are scripts that run in the header that run before anything else in your website runs. So this is where the Facebook pixel lives. This is where your Google Analytics script lives. This is where actually we can connect HubSpot to our website as well. Alright guys, so in order to connect our HubSpot, we're going to go to the settings. We're going to click on the gear, and then in the column on the left side over here you can see tracking code, and here you've got the embed code. So here we can copy this. I'm gonna go to insert headers and footers and we're gonna paste this, and that's pretty much it. Save. And now our HubSpot is connected to our website. So what does having your HubSpot connected to your website do? Well, HubSpot will actually track all the movements of the people that go into your website. What does this mean? It'll track what pages they view, and well, pretty much what pages they view and where they convert. So we've got that. I'm going to show you how to add a page. So if we want another page, what we were working on is our front page. We're going to add a new page, and let's say that this page is where we are going to talk about, we're going to talk about, I don't know, about us. Alright, and I can't actually see the publish button because the recording thing is right here, so I can't click. But anyway, you just click publish and your page is created. If you want to go back, leave page. If you want to go back, just click on this W. Oh, I almost forgot. A plugin that is super important. We are going to add a new plugin, and we're going to add Yoast SEO. Yes, Yoast SEO. So Yoast SEO is going to help us optimize our pages, so Google likes them. So we're going to click here, install now. Okay, it's installing. Wonderful. We need to activate this. And now, when we go to let's create a post. Okay, all posts, add new. So we're gonna create a new blog post. And so just like a small recap, you've got your website and then you've got your blog that lives in your website. And here I'm gonna add, you want to write your blog. We went over this in the first workshop because this is how you get Google to see you, pretty much. So this is a test about apps. Okay, about apps. And here we are gonna write anything. And what Yoast does really well is that it lets you fill in the blanks, right? So here I want my focus key phrase to be something regarding an app. And the slug is like this part of the URL. So what do you want it to show? Here I want it to show the app blog. The meta description is what's going to show like in Google. So you want this description to be as concise as possible. So you want to give the viewer as well enough information that they get enticed and click on your website, but not too much information so that they already know that they don't want to click on that. Okay, and it gives you an SEO analysis. So you want this to be a smiley face. And here it tells you all the problems you've got with your blog. So to be honest, just follow this. Follow Yoast SEO and you will have SEO optimized blog blog posts and pages. To be honest, your landing page, do not optimize your landing page for SEO using Yoast. I mean, you could, but don't make it at the expense of conversions. So I'm gonna leave. Alright guys, so I think that this is pretty much everything you need. Oh, one more plugin that again is super important, I almost forgot. Um, so, like I told you before, WordPress powers 1/3 of all websites in the world, and it's subject to brute force attacks. One of these sort of attacks is you can get an insane amount of spam comments. So we want to disable comments. Okay, and again, I like to use this one over here because this one, even though it has so many more installations, it gives you so many options. So this one is easier. Install now. Activate. Disable comments. Okay, so if we go to settings and disable comments, we just click disable all comments and save changes. And we are already, and this is it. This is how we protect ourselves against the spammy comments. So, alright guys, I think you have all the tools that you need in order to create your own website and make it work.